It's the Infectious Groove Vinyl Sunday show with Russ and Lauren, and many of you probably know Lauren first and foremost as the Weird Al lady. If you're not listening to the Weird Al podcast, you messed up, and you should hit the link in the description below and go ahead and listen to the Weird Al podcast. And also, if you haven't joined our Facebook group for the Infectious Groove music channel yet, you can do that with a link in the description below as well. But what we are here to talk about today is a vinyl review, but this is kind of a unique vinyl record that we're going to talk about because it's from a box set that's out of print. Mm-hmm. And this record is not really it's not on streaming, this album. And having said that, we have both individually done videos on the channel about this entire box set. But I'm certain that there are Weird Al fans that are like, yeah, but tell me more about the rare record that's in there. So we are going to talk about medium rarities. Weird Al Yankovic. We always put up pictures throughout this video, so we're going to have closer pictures of everything for you throughout the video. Lauren has this mostly here so we can remember what's on this and talk about it. Yeah. We're going to keep this kind of similar in some ways to a vinyl review that we normally do. The first thing we always talk about is packaging. And the packaging of the box set, I love. Again, you can watch one or both of our videos on that. The packaging of this individual LP, I do not like in any way, shape, or form for several reasons. Again, we talked about this in the vinyl, in the review of the box set, but the cover itself is it's like a 1/4 inch smaller than it should be for a vinyl record. And then also, give them the sound. Yeah. What? And then, if you've ever watched the channel before, the two dirtiest words I say on the channel are paper sleeve. Came in a paper sleeve. Don't like any of that. So across the board, packaging is terrible. I don't like it. I'm not even a big fan of the cover. It's the cover art. It is what it is. It's the Foo Fighters have a record store day album called Medium Rare. I think it's just called Medium Rare. Similar title, and it has almost the exact same thing, except it has a stake with a Foo Fighters branding on it. So like all the way across the board, I'm like, who did this? Because I guarantee, let me say this: Weird Al was not responsible for this. I guarantee you. I don't care. The back is fine. It's like a ticket thing. Again, we're gonna
get your meat.
It's fine. Packaging is to quote the great philosopher of our time, Randy Jackson. It's a no for me, dog. Mm-hmm. What do you think about the packaging?
Yeah, same kind of deal. First of all, there should be an Oxford comma here, Al. I'm a little upset about that.
Talk about word crimes.
I know, right? Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way about it. I don't love the cover or anything along those lines. He's wearing normal shoes and weird pants.
Yeah. No.
Odd.
It sounds good to me. We covered this in both of our videos. And again, we are going to cover some more things here in a minute, but there's a couple of things that we do in our normal vinyl videos that we don't really have much to cover here. It sounds fine. Mm-hmm. There's nothing egregious one way or the other. There's nothing on this that makes me go, holy cow, that sounds better than I thought it would. And there's nothing that makes me go, geez, that should have sounded better.
Right.
Sounds fine. Price and value, we can't really cover because it's only available in a box set that's worth a ridiculous amount of money now. Go again. I'm not doing this to go watch the other video, but if you want to know our thoughts on the value of the box set, it's in both of our videos that we've done. Here's the meat of the video for me.
Oh, the meat.
Good one. Is the track listing.
Yeah.
So, as big of a Weird Al fan as I am, I've always whenever he's come out with something new, I've always consumed that, and I've never thought like, oh, I wonder what he's got in the vault, or like I've never heard what he's had in the vault, right? So when this came about, I was like, oh yeah, why not? Like you always hear, people are excited. Oh, an unreleased Beatles song or an unreleased Pink Floyd song or whatever, and I'm always like, when this came out, I was like, I didn't even think about that. There probably is Weird Al that I don't know about, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to let you talk the whole rest of the way about this. I'm just going to say this. I was whelmed by the track listing on this. Not overwhelmed, not underwhelmed, just whelmed.
That's fair. I think that's a fair assessment. And here's where I'm at with it. Side 1 has all the good stuff on it. Okay. Like, I love this. I think is worth it for Pac-Man alone.
Pac-Man is everything that I hoped it would be. And I think I got so excited by how good Pac-Man was.
That the rest of it.
And then the rest of it, I was like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, for
sure. Why can't you be more like your brother?
Right. No, I know. Like, I like the demo version of Yoda from 1981. That's fun to have because that didn't come out until 85 on Dare to Be Stupid. So, like, that's neat to have. I know you don't love this, but I absolutely do. Jurashiku Park. He sang the entirety of the Jurassic Park song in Japanese.
Well, yeah, I'm not. I was as a kid. I didn't love MacArthur Park, and then ergo, I don't really care about. But I love that. Like longtime fans of the channel know, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, and he recorded the lead single from Bad, "I Just Can't Stop Loving You," in French and Spanish as well. So, and David Lee Roth recorded his entire "Eat 'Em and Smile" record in Spanish.
That's great.
And I love all of that. So like this type of stuff, great. So with this, I like that because it puts a twist on a track I didn't care about. Right? Okay.
That's fair.
Then for me, the other standout on the side, even though I'm not a huge fan of it, getting the extra gory version of
that's nice to have. The Night Santa went crazy.
Santa.
And Spy Hard is fun. The theme from Spy Hard. And so that's what opens side 2, right? Is the theme from Spy Hard. And then you've got Lousy Haircut, which I like because it's so short. It's the Prodigy thing, right?
Yeah.
And that's fun. But then everything else is just kind of stuff that he did on TV shows. And the problem with it is, okay, I think this is where this kind of falls short, is that all of these things are fine by themselves. But there's really no enjoyable way to sit and listen to this from front to back because it's just so jarring.
Yeah, I think we thought that when we were like, this doesn't,
because you're going,
which is that can be a problem with compilation records and certainly Rarities records and whatnot. But I don't know, there's just not a lot there that I was like, oh well, I'll listen to that side again. And put up with like this, that, or the other fallback just to hear that song. Like there's nothing on there that makes me go, except for Pac-Man on side 1.
Pac-Man's delightful.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff on side 2 you can find on YouTube.
Right. Yeah.
So like none of this, even before this came out.
In its defense, it's medium rarities. You know
That's
what I mean?
True. They're not. They're not like rare.
And even if it hadn't been available before, somebody would have ripped this and put it on YouTube afterwards.
Yeah,
anyways.
that's totally fair. Because like Headline News was on
the permanent record.
The permanent record, and then it made it onto Greatest Hits Volume 2.
Right.
So you could get that.
Yeah. And I love that anyways. I love that track too. So those are our thoughts on the Weird Al Rarities record that came out of the Squeezebox box set. Again, I assure you, even though it sounds like I'm trying to push our old content, if you are wondering about our thoughts on the box set, we have 2 different videos on the channel where Lauren shared her thoughts on it and I shared mine. And they're filmed a couple of years apart, which is cool because it's like different perspectives from different times. And again, if you're a Weird Al fan and you're not listening to the Beard Al podcast, you have messed up. However, the good news is you can still correct that and set the rest of your life on a much better course by hitting the link in the description below and subscribing to the Beard Al podcast. If you haven't already, hit the like button on this video, the notification bell on the channel overall. Drop a comment for us to reply to. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.